Wrestling fans, thanks for clicking today's Dreaded D Rose report. Got a little bit of news here, kind of surprising to me, but because WWE Studios really hasn't shown anything to us yet. They've got a lot of losing movies on there, but somehow they partnered a deal with Warner Brothers. And anyway, they're going to be creating an animated DVD film based on the Flintstones cartoon series. And the concept is for WWE superstars to appear in the cartoon as their prehistoric selves, though. It's going to be Cena and Punk is going to be on it. And of course, WWE is kind of loosely affiliated with the Flintstones when Cena worked with Fruity Pebbles cereal. Anyway, this is WWE Studios' second partnership with a classic cartoon franchise. First one was there's another one with Scooby-Doo, WrestleMania movie that's slated for 2014. That film features voiceovers from, believe it or not, old Vince McMahon, Triple H, and others. Here's what they, this is the Scooby-Doo part one. I don't know if they got a storyline made up for the other or not yet. Flintstones. But anyway, it says, when Shaggy and Scooby, hopefully you're into Scooby-Doos, they win tickets to WrestleMania. Well, anyway, the entire gang travels in the Mystery Machine to WWE City to attend the epic event. However, a mysterious, ghostly bear appears, threatens to ruin the show. Scooby, Shaggy, Velma, Daphne, and Fred work with WWE superstars to solve the case. Anyway, if you like cartoons, probably all right. Courtesy of WWE DVD News, they got the artwork on WWE's ECW Unreleased Volume 2 with Taz and Sabu out on the internet. Hey, it's going to be out July 30th. And there's said to be a lot of excitement in WWE right now with the Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family coming to the main roster. The group is considered one of the best acts in WWE right now and is liked by a lot of the talent. Don't know if I'd want to call them an act or not. Maybe they are. Miz, Josh Matthews, Ricardo Rodriguez, they're doing commentary tonight for the episode of WWE Main Event. Lance Storm, he was backstage Monday Raw and Tuesday SmackDown taping. He was visiting friends, plus, of course, he lives up there in Canada. Brought some of the graduates from his Storm Wrestling Academy with him. Word from WWE Developmental is a new opening date for the Performance Center in Orlando is July 8th now, just 1 week later than the original. Lily Garcia, she's heading to Mexico City to do media appearances and signings for WWE. And superstar Titus O'Neil, I never did hear if he got in any trouble at all over the F-bomb that he laid out on Raw 2 weeks ago. Kind of just blew over, huh? Anyway, he participated in the third annual sneaker deal recently at the Hospitality Center in Tampa. Anyway, the Tampa Bay Sneaker Soiree is a fundraising event that celebrities, I guess, that best in Tampa Bay sports and sports businesses, I guess, there. But anyway, Titus, he was there to help kick off the event. He was attending as the VIP guest. Chris Jericho, oh boy, I think I'm going to sneeze. If I do, I'll leave it on here, don't worry. I ain't going to start it over again. Anyway, Chris Jericho tweeted the following about his highlight reel with Paul Heyman. He says, amazing highlight reel last night. Heyman and Hustle finally got to work together. Sorry to Punk for making him get off the couch. That was on Monday's Raw. WWE taped the following matches for in Edmonton to air on SmackDown this week. It's not spoilers, so don't do anything. Kane taking on Rollins, Bryan taking on Reign, Ryback taking on Kingston, Sin Cara taking on Axel, Alberto taking on Langston, Cody Rhodes taking on Chris Jericho, and Orton taking on Ambrose. And the dark main event in Edmonton was Kane, Bryant, and Orton defeating The Shield. Guess that was a spoiler, that one. Anyway, I don't know what this deal is about, but anyway, Jim Ross is going to be touring the UK later this year. It's the Evening with JR shows that's going to be taking place August 24th in Cardiff, August 25th in London, and August 26th in Manchester. Tickets go on sale this Friday. I'm not sure what that's about. I don't think he sings and dances or anything like that, but All the thing I know he does is sit at the announce table with a microphone in front of him. WWE taped the following matches in Edmonton also to air on the main event. Sheamus taking on Barrett. Gabriel taking on Cesaro. Clay and Tensai and Truth taking on three-man band. Dark main event in Edmonton was the Usos. Believe it or not, they defeated somebody. Titus and Young. Stephanie McMahon mentioned earlier today on Twitter that the women's fighter Ronda Rousey is her favorite UFC fighter. I like that name, Ronda Rousey. Could have been Rowdy Rousey, or I don't know. Rowdy. Anyway, never heard of her. I'll have to look into that. Friday's SmackDown averaged 2.4 million viewers, up from 2.435 million viewers the previous week. It ended up being 2.465 million viewers. Anyway, advertisements are listing Dolph Ziggler's WWE return next week are actually outdated. As of today, Ziggler's still not medically cleared to return, because of the concussion that he suffered a few weeks ago. And there's a possibility Ziggler may return to cut a promo or something, but as far as ring competition is considered, not likely, not ready to return yet. Monday's episode of Raw in Calgary scored 256,000 social media activity, ranked number 1 on cable for the second week, according to Trender TV. Trender TV, wouldn't that be a place to work at? All you got to do is just count. Wrestling legend Bobby Eaton, hope he gets okay on this, is once again hospitalized this weekend, on Sunday, due to a continued heart issue. Eaton remained hospitalized until his heart rate is more stable. I'm not sure what he got. I don't know whether it's a valve or something bad there. All right, WWE Studios production of The Leprechaun. Remember I told you about that, I think a year ago. It's called Origins, starring, believe it or not, Hornswoggle. Who would have thought? As the title character, as hired Zach Liprowski to direct the film. Currently, the film is scheduled for a release in March of 2014. I don't know how they come up with a release date when they hadn't even got the... Last time I reported on this, they didn't even have a story going yet. Eric Young, by the way, once again is having surgery on his throat. He tweeted throat surgery tomorrow for the 16th time. So, don't wish me luck because I have nothing to do with it. I'll be asleep. He said, well, it could be worse. Wish the doctors luck. There you go. After posting some gruesome photos over the weekend of his burnt hand after his boat radiator exploded, Hulk Hogan apologized on Twitter. I apologize for posting my burnt hand photos. With all the feedback, I now realize I should have taken a moment before I made a decision. Well, that's okay, Hulk. If we didn't want to see your burnt hand, we wouldn't have clicked it and enlarged it. It's all right. Whoever did that and got upset, take the monitor away from him. I guess that's about it for right now. So, hey, thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.